Hello, everybody. We are live and ready to do some D&D in the Svenzone, the Nashkel Homebrew campaign. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
All right, and it would help if I had my volume up. So everybody say hi again.
Hi again.
Hi.
Yay. Awesome. Okay. Very cool. So, um, to start off with tonight's campaign, going to go with, let me open up the combat tracker. So, Mantha, as you are getting ready to take a road trip, what do you do to pass the time as you're driving if you're by yourself?
For me, I listen to podcasts, and I
Okay.
have a playlist that's of songs that I've listened to on repeat for more than 24 hours. So each song in that playlist is at least a day in my life. So podcasts, and when I've been driving for long enough that I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep, it's the music so that I can stay awake.
Okay. So the music keeps you awake more than podcasts. Interesting. All right. Tut, Nick, same question to you. Do we have a Nick? Let's see. Where's my Discord? There it is.
We decided to get rid of him.
Yes. Can you hear us, Nick? I can see you. Looks like you're whispering.
Hear me now.
Yes. There we go.
Yeah.
Woo.
Okay. um. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. But no, similar answer. Honestly, I listen to some podcasts and music, and often just think on whatever various story idea or D&D thing I'm, thinking on when I, unless I really have to concentrate.
Okay. And what genre of podcast do you listen to?
Comedy, I guess what you would consider it.
Okay.
Horror comedy.
Interesting. Are they the same or two different categories?
The same, actually.
Are you talking about Welcome to Night
Interesting.
Vale?
That and a few others, actually.
Okay. I'm like,
Okay.
is that
Cool.
what he defines it as?
All right. And Kendrick, what about you?
Mostly, I do books on tape if I'm on a long trip.
Nice.
Because
Okay.
they usually pop out to 15-hour sets, so works out really good. Keeps my mind totally engrossed.
Nice.
Excellent. And Ashley.
Yeah. For me, I honestly, when I'm driving, most of the time, I don't even have like the radio going or the music playing at all. But when I was driving down to Utah, which is like, what, 11-hour drive, 12 hours with stops, we, or rather, I kidnapped Mantha and she helped me put together a playlist on Spotify that I listened all the way down. So, music is fine. Music is it, basically.
Okay, me helping you was just like teaching you how to use Spotify. You added all those songs on your own, my dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Very well. Very well. Excellent. So I have changed dramatically over the years. And I typically do not like time mentally to myself. So I am pretty much always doing something, whether it's working or uh, playing a game. Even when I walk the dog, I listen to podcasts. If I were to drive, go on a long drive, um, on long drive, I would probably do nowadays. I would probably do podcasts. Although when I used to drive a truck and stuff, um, I liked NPR radio. Has a lot of really cool stations. I don't really care about the news that much, but there's a lot of cool trivia shows and comedy shows and things. Um, and then books on tape were definitely the way to go. Uh, so very cool, very cool. The podcast I listen to nowadays, I know is going to shock everybody, but it's
Not
Starfinder and D&D stuff for the most part.
No
crazy.
way. I don't believe you. That's so unlike you, Sven.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he might just be putting on a front for streaming D&D, you know. Got to make everybody think that you're one of the cool kids. Mm.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and get rolling then. Now that speaking of music and books on tape and being alone for a while, this, what we're doing right now, has nothing to do with that. So there is no segue to make. So we'll jump right into combat with Genesis.
Oh no.
And why isn't it working? Ooh, I must have turned it off. That stinks. Okay. Let me, oh, TV Nomad. Welcome, welcome. Uh, T Nomad TV also does some streaming. So when you get a chance, there you go. Awesome. Appreciate that.
I was already on it, okay.
Um, I know he does want, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's on Saturday. It's when I've seen him several times. So check him out. It's good stuff. Live play D&D. Anyway, let me get rid of this black map. Um, let me. Too many moving
Oh,
parts. I've never used Fantasy Grounds before. Give me a minute.
every other Sunday evening, according to them.
Nice. Okay. Well, it's got to be more than that because I've seen your stuff. And Sunday evenings, I am not involved. I'm not on the computer. But anyway, it's still fun. I know I've seen his stuff before. I follow him. I am a follower. But
Yeah.
come on,
Who needs
people.
to
Where
be a
are we?
leader when you can be a follower?
Here, I'll open up Genesis. No, you can go ahead and take your turn, Genesis. I'm just trying to get the
Okay.
Monday game is having schedule conflicts. Okay, okay. All right, so let me see. Genesis.
Honestly, I was using you to stall for time.
Oh, wait a second.
It's-
Unable to open linked record because your user does not own that record. Ooh, it's actually telling me now in chat. Okay, okay.
Telling you why
Rude.
it's not working.
Yeah, well, I don't care why it's not working. I just didn't want to. Okay, well, that's interesting. At least before it just didn't say anything. This must be one of the new updates. So so I will go ahead and. All right, so go ahead, Genesis. Let me
So from what
do
I
this.
remember from last week, I believe Jen ran and like crouched down behind these rocks and cast bless on her party. Wow. Um, and she doesn't really know what else to do, so she's just gonna keep on going. Or actually, as I scroll up through my items, I think she's going to put in her earplugs of the boulette because
Okay,
that is.
and I know you have a uh, chat thing for that. What is that?
I do. It should be earplugs, I think.
Let me see. Earplugs. Blink. It is. There you go.
Oh, I think it was already active, but I had meant for it to be off. But now it is on. So, the effects. So she has that in, so she has tremor sense for 40 feet.
Okay.
She's gonna head around the rock, see what she can see, because, Mantha's map can't see anything.
All right. So it looks like I'm having issues with line of sight, so we'll just turn it off. Not what I want, but that's okay. It'll work. Let me see. Maybe lighting. Maybe I can just turn off lighting. Oh, that's why. Let's try that. There we go.
Okay.
It's not as realistic, but that's okay.
Everything's green and not gray, but
Right. But I can fix that because I am the DM.
Who knows?
Put it
Maybe
in.
maybe your dark vision is colorblind to somehow make it green.
Ugh.
I don't know if that works.
I mean, maybe less colorblind and more like color tinted. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
And
Fantasy colorblindness.
fancy colorblindness. Okay. And actually, I think she's just going to go over and join Tusk. And I think that was her action to do the earplugs with Boulette. I don't really think she has very many bonus action things. Yeah, that's her turn. She's just
All right.
doing that.
Tusk.
Alrighty. Tusk is going to look for the people that should be over here somewhere. So he's gonna crouch kind of through the thicket here and see what he sees around there. There, I
All right.
guess.
So from there, you are able to see them. At this point, even though everybody else can, all the players can see them. None of the characters can see them, except Athena. So
Alright.
please keep that in mind.
So I can't see them?
You can, but no one else can besides Athena.
Okay. Okay.
How does it feel to be special, Tusk?
Let's see. At this point, I am going to shoot. Now I'm drawing a huge blank on what I wanted to do.
Rage, reckless, great weapon mastery.
Yes. The thing is getting close.
Dash?
You know what? I'm just going to run towards them. I move 20 feet, so I'll move another 20. Oops, that did not. Yeah. So there. I'll use the stepping nail, which I haven't used in a while, as my bonus action to move another 30 feet via Misty Step. To go to there. Let me click that off.
All right, and what is the stepping now?
It allows me to cast Misty Step once with 75% chance to recharge at dawn, and there's Misty Step spell.
I meant,
So
what is it? For those who don't know what it actually is.
So it's just a nail that goes into your boot, and a gift from a former companion of the group. So he kind of watches Tusk just as he kind of runs up. He does a final like hard step with his right boot, and then suddenly he's just this little silvery wisp that's almost Harry Potter, whatever the spell's called, teleports him
Right.
to the other side of these two bandits, where he's suddenly there with a big axe,
Okay.
and then he'll do his attacks out of nowhere. His usual reckless great weapon master attacks on this poor dude, who may or may not have really deserved it, but
We know for sure that he'll regret it, though.
There's one. Here's two. And that's his turn. As you hear the yells of him attacking someone. Yeah.
All right, Gimbal. We cannot hear you if you're talking.
Not talking, just moving.
25. Are you moving 25 feet?
Mm-hmm. If I see anything
All
from
right, now
there.
you can see. See Tusk
All right.
engage with one of them. And just over the rock, you can make out there's a second one there.
I will target that guy and do my rarely used but useful Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Whoops, wrong damage. My bad. I clicked the wrong red thing. Should have been a 1d10.
All right, give me just a second here. Yep, that was him. Boom. All right.
There we go. And that will end my turn.
All right, so you run up and blast him as he stumbles forward after getting slashed apart by Tusk. K3, it is your turn.
Oh, well, Athena's kind of, or rather, she's kind of giving me an idea of where they are, so I guess I will start moving down.
Okay. You were sort of faded at the end. You said you're moving now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Athena's giving me an idea of where everyone is.
Gotcha.
So,
All right, so you're moving 35?
I'll probably move 70 as my cunning action to dash.
Okay.
But if you could move me there first so I can see better. I can't really see better.
All right, so you run up. You see Gimbal shooting spells at somebody. You hear
Yeah.
Tusk fighting somebody else.
I don't know where I am
All right, so
moving.
you run around and do 35 more feet. You can now see them.
Well, I'm going to try to throw a rock at one of them. Just like they were throwing rocks at us. I guess they were arrows.
They were
Alrighty.
not rocks.
I mean, my rocks. Oh, bless. That's A lot to hit.
I'm sorry, you're really soft. What was that?
Sorry, I'm pretty tired. I've been up since like 3 this morning. Yeah, that was a lot to hit. So, my sneak attack didn't go off,
Did you
but
hit 6? You did hit 6. Do you have it on? I may have turned it off. I don't know. Let me see.
mm,
I don't see it on you. Remember you said
okay.
that yeah, you said you didn't want to
Uh,
have it on because you wanted to do it yourself.
yep. Okay.
So,
Well, 5d6. There's that. I mean, the rock hurts a lot more than the arrows they were throwing at us, shooting at us.
Yeah. I mean, your roll to hit and your damage are oh, never mind. I can't do math. Never mind. Never mind.
alright, so your rock goes flying out, slams into it. And this guy is looking pretty rough.
Is he a dog now?
Okay.
As
I think. Oh, you are.
very close, he's actually his friend. Give me a second here. Let me turn the page. Oh, boo, I only have the 2. That stinks. Alright, so I'm going to have. He turns into a wolf.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they were literally lycanthropes when I made the dog joke.
And give
Oops.
me just a moment here to do a little magic.
The wolf man.
Ooh. Um, did you guys see that too?
I did not. I wasn't paying attention.
There was a quick little disco on the map.
Oh boy.
Was it just me, or did the lore have the? Oh wait, no, he doubled it. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy decides to take off. Here it is.
Econium.
Mhm.
Athena.
Uh, I don't think I'm going to have her do anything, honestly.
Okay.
Uh, I'm so annoyed that they sent guys after us.
And he's going to disengage.
Jen hears the sounds of fighting, but by the time she gets there, there's fucking nobody. It's like,
And Kithri, give me a perception check in the tower.
Alright, give me just a moment.
Let me add skip turn to him.
Mm. It's my turn again.
Wow. Okay. Kithri, it's your turn. You're moving up 15.
Did I see anything?
You do not see anything. Let's see. Since Athena didn't move, I'll let you do a quick talk to her, or I'll let her do a quick talk to you.
Okay.
As I presume she would see you looking around, trying to, and would pass his insight check to know that you're trying to find him.
Thanks. One part of me is like, screw these guys, they're jerks and butts, and again, they got what they had coming to them. But the other part of me is like, I am feeling Kid 3 right now because I just realized it's 3 my time, 2 your guys' time since I've been up. And like I kind of just she just kind of wants to go to bed, so she's not sure if it's worth chasing them. But
Okay.
then again, they won't really let them sleep, so she's kind of torn.
All right. So what you gonna do? 6 seconds.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna wait here. She's tired.
All right.
She just wants to go to bed.
She is, because she hasn't had a good sleep. She's slept a little bit, so she's taking naps. Tusk.
Uh, Tusk is going to move around this bush here, about there, to see if he sees anything.
Give me a perception check in the tower.
Okay.
Click. See, now it's working like it should. That's weird. I don't know what's going on. All right, and with that perception check, I will say yes, you are able to see him, or I can't really see him, but you hear him up ahead of you. And now that he's visible, so he is. What does Stream Eyes have? He is black. Okay, so he is like right through there.
I actually can just see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tusk
okay.
is
If you
going.
double click. Okay. All right.
Tusk is going to move the last of his movement to get right up next to him,
Okay.
and he's going to try and finish him off with his axe.
Okay. So he is running away, and you are chasing him down and killing him. Go ahead.
He's also a bandit who's extorting innocent people for money.
Also, last
Um,
time he ran away, he fucking came back.
Is anybody
So
truly innocent?
no.
But no, he is going to attack. That is a hit.
Nice. Don't forget you're impairing critical.
Doesn't matter.
Never mind. Does not matter. Nope.
exceeds hit points by 32.
Oh my god. Oh,
All right.
I'm
So you
so
slice
glad that
into this
Tusk is
guy,
on our side and not somebody
and he
else's.
drops.
And Tusk will leave his turn as that.
Where is this?
Oh, it's Athena. That's why I heard a ding. Oh. Yeah, oh, she's
Here
just
it
waiting,
is.
chilling.
Oof. There we go.
I guess Tusk is going after them. She might decide to go in that direction. Yeah, next. Maybe on her next turn. Athena will probably kind of just do a quick circle around, just a little baby one. I don't know how to calculate circumference, but yeah.
It would still be 60
Just
feet.
to
So
make
we're
sure. Like, kind of checking the area again to see if there's anyone else besides those two.
yeah. So you can go ahead and move whatever. Just move her token however you would move her. She can go up to
Alright.
60 feet. And is she gonna stay at 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scoot the map. Okay.
All right. Staying at 40 feet. I'll go ahead and shift.
Mhm.
All right, Gimbal.
Going to move forward.
Okay.
There, and then over one.
Sorry, everybody.
Up
There we
next to
go.
Kit3 and see if I can see anything else from there.
All right, moving 25. You
Doesn't
didn't.
look like I can. Do not have line of sight. All right. Says I.
Where
When
did
last I saw him, he was running that direction. How far out can I go with it? I could go that far. We were trying to take a rest and have not been successful getting a long rest yet, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Well, screw it then.
It is 2
I'm
o'clock, 2
I'm
o'clock in the
doing
morning. You guys have not had more than hour and a half, hour 45 minutes.
all right. So I am pissed because I like my sleep. I need my beauty sleep. I am going to click, click, pinpoint on this corner right there, and I'm using Pack Magic to cast a third level fireball.
All right.
That's approximately where I saw him running away when he was running away from me, away from Tusk.
What is your. Yeah, you have 120 dark vision, so you can see that spot. No problem.
And do I need to? I just cast it right.
Nobody has
Oh,
cast a fireball yet this fight. All right, give me a second.
Mhm.
I mean, in this campaign, we don't actually see Fireball
so
all that much.
the DC is 17. Dex is 17 for half damage.
Okay.
I don't have a way to actually click on anything, any bad guys. So I'll do
Kendrick out
that to
here
you.
about to burn the forest down.
It's a wall of fire. I don't want that.
Mhm.
That's weird. What the heck happened to my
Well,
thing?
no,
Let's
there's
see real
no
quick.
option.
Oops. Try that again.
No.
20-foot radius. That is 8. All right, go ahead and roll your damage. Control Z.
Wow.
There we go. 32. Not bad at all. Not too shabby. All right. That's it for you, correct?
That is it for me.
Meanwhile, Jen has no idea what's going on, so she's gonna weave her way through the trees and
You might notice that there's a fire about 100 feet away, a couple hundred feet away now,
Yes.
glowing in the distance.
Yep. So as you move through things, you see a fireball go off in the distance. And
screw it, she's just going to action dash
there you go.
to try to catch up with her friends. Yo, bro. She doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't see any of these guys, so that's her turn. She doesn't know what's going on.
All right. So you do see Tusk over there. You saw a fireball go off. All right. So Kithri, nope. Genesis, nope. Gimbal, give me a perception check in a tower. All right. And that is it for the end of this round. Kithri, what would you like to do?
Well, didn't see anything. Did she see the other person that was running away, or did they go south?
You have not seen the other person running. I think you initially saw them run to the south, but they are beyond your sight.
Okay, well,
You saw the big explosion, big fireball that ruined your night sight, but
alright.
other than that,
Honestly, just the biggest thing for her right now is, well, we gotta get both of them, or they'll go back and get their friends and bother us again while we're trying to sleep. And she's mostly going to be like looking around for the guy. What do you want me to do in terms of perception? And can I bonus cunning action dash?
so you can give me a perception check in the tower if you'd like, and yes, you can bonus action dash.
Okay. I'm trying to unbury my character sheet, I'm sorry.
All right, as you move a second time, you see the result of the fireball right next to you, but other than that, you do not hear or see anything, any movement or anything.
So how much of the forest is on fire?
It's not. There's nothing on the forest that's on fire.
Wow.
It's too wet, too cold to catch.
Okay, well, I guess she will ready an action if she happens to see someone move. And where's the combat tracker? There's the combat tracker. Next.
Sven's just adding forest as we go.
I will dash after Kit 3 to try and keep up. At 50, 55. 55. Back one, I'm sorry.
That's not a straight
Okay.
line.
No, I know. I was just trying to, I couldn't see the exact number. It was blurred a little on my screen. Now, glance around. Do I see anything?
You do not.
Okay.
Besides the last, you did see the thing I sent you, yes? I thought I heard a grunt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep, that's it.
Oh, I yelled that out to Kit 3 too. They saw that one wolf running to the cliff face to the south.
Sorry, to the what to the south?
Toward the cliff face to the south.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't she
All right,
going south?
Genesis.
Yeah.
Jen sees Kithri and Gimple running towards something, and she doesn't know what's going on, so she's like, gotta stay with them. So she's also gonna run after them. Here's her 30 feet. And then she's going to, once again, action dash to go another 30 feet. And through the magic of not wearing armor, she doesn't go clink, 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 clink when she runs. Which must be a welcome surprise for Kithri, who likes being stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's her turn. Nope.
All right. There we go. All right, lots of running going on. As you guys are
In the middle of the night.
stripping through, sprinting through the woods.
Woods leaving Tusk in the dust. Oops.
We'll see.
He's coming. You heard it here.
Instead of the clink, 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 we get
Alright,
a
Tusk.
clump, clump, clump.
Tusk will run the 40 to get to there and see what he sees.
Going 40 feet. Click. See everybody in front of you? And that is all you can see.
Because he has no idea where they may have gone, he'll just stay there and hold an action to chuck his axe at someone if he sees them, or at an enemy if he sees them.
Be careful with your wording, because Sven will hold you to it.
Get him moved, Chuck.
I mean, it didn't even say somebody if they move into your sight. It's just somebody if I see them.
Mm.
And that'll be it.
I mean, really, how
Alright,
do we
Athena.
know that that's actually Gimple? What if it's another doppelganger?
Okay, well. Athena dash.
Yes, you can.
I want to see where the cliff is, honestly.
So they're referring to that thing right there.
So kind of get.
The line of sight is weird. It's I forgot that the line of sight was weird. Let me turn this off. Open. Come on. Why won't it let me open this? Okay. Let's try this then. Go click and go that. Delete. There. That's the cliff face I was talking about. Go back to there, and there she goes. Like.
Damn.
And I'm going to say that juts up about 30 feet.
Okay, so she can fly over it?
Correct. But you have, I believe, 20 more feet of movement left.
Does she see the... Or, yeah,
No.
she see. Okay. Well, that'll be her turn.
All right, so who has, let's say, survival? Who is proficient in survival?
Jen
Is-
is. So Jen
All
and
right, so the
Tusk.
two of
Anybody
you
else?
would know that their speed is greater than anybody here except Kithri. Because you saw them once they turned into wolves. They were going 80 feet around.
I mean, in theory, Kithri might still be able to catch them. And Athena.
So,
Damn, if only we had Craig.
top of the next round. Tusk, what are you going to do? Did you guys want to try to chase them, or are you going to let them go?
I mean, I could use plant growth and make their the
Are you
ground
yelling this
difficult
out?
terrain.
Are you yelling this out to everybody?
I mean,
Tusk is going
probably.
to yell out to everyone that we probably won't be able to catch him at this point.
They're too fast.
anything is too fast for Kithri. That sounds like a personal challenge.
Yeah, he's just going to say we're not going to be able to catch him at this point, and then wait to see what everyone else does.
Okay.
Okay,
Genesis.
I'm fed up running after them. If we know where they went, I could use plant growth and make it harder for them to run, but Jen has been dashing like 2 or 3 rounds in a row, so she's done running.
Hard sprint for 20 seconds is not easy.
Yeah.
She's yeah. So Jen doesn't know where they went. But Kithri does, and I don't know if
Does she? She heard from Gim that they went this way, but
I guess, yeah.
But they're moving too fast for us, I think.
All right, so you're passing your turn?
Let's see. Take one more glance through my stuff. Yeah, she's passing her turn.
Okay. Athena.
Okay, well, Athena's going to go dash south along the path, see if she can get a glimpse of them.
All right, so you're gonna follow the trail.
Yes.
Okay. And are you dashing? You said.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's. I just. Can you move her along the path?
Yep.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. And so as she flies to the south, give me a perception check at advantage for her.
That's Artemis. Okay. Oh, sorry. I probably should have thrown it in the tower. I'm sorry. I can throw
Very
another one
nice.
in the
All right.
tower.
So you know they're not to the south.
Hmm. Did I get any idea of where they could have gone instead? Or no?
No, she doesn't see or hear anything through the trees and stuff. There is a trail, but they're
Okay.
not on the trail. You're
Yeah,
clear. I mean, you're clear. You know they're not on the trail. They didn't follow the trail,
okay.
or he didn't follow the
Yeah.
trail. There's only one that you know of.
So Kithri will kind of like slow to a stop from running, and she's like, "Yeah, I lost him." Whoa.
All right. So Genesis. I mean Genesis. You both start with G. Gimbal. Anything else?
Jen was here
No,
first.
I'm
Okay.
ready to go back. We chased him off.
All right. You guys head back to your camp. When you get back there, you find that your stuff is strewn out
Nope.
all over the place. And
Anything missing?
where is party sheet? There it is. Okay. I need perception checks from everyone in the tower, please.
Nope. You want one from Athena too?
No, not from Athena. No. What are you having Athena do, by the way? She's gonna come
She's
back with
just
you guys.
following us back here.
Okay.
Probably like circling around in a head, and to see like what's going on,
Okay.
and like she'll let me know if she sees anything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What in the world? I have never seen that happen. That's weird. Okay.
What in the wide, wide world of sports? What's going on here?
There we go.
Did it happen again?
Oh wow, that was
Uh,
okay. That's just weird.
After watching Paws of Fury, I had to go back and rewatch Blazing Saddles just because, and I laughed my ass all the way through that movie again.
15, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Um, Genesis, yes. So you're um, you notice two things, Genesis. One is someone or something urinated all over your pack.
That's great.
But it appears that the only thing that seems to be missing is the give me just a second. Come on. doesn't help. You have 12 pages of inventory. There it is.
Mhm.
Is the
Yeah,
glass
I'm
orb that you had with a clockwork goldfish swimming in
No!
it.
No, guys! I am so distressed about that. Like, literally, like.
Oh.
That goldfish had a name, too.
Yeah,
Which was?
Hmm.
I don't know,
Tusk.
off the top of my head. You took away the item, so I can't fucking. I do remember she named him, though.
Yes, I'm being nice, and not all of your bags of holding are still there.
Mhm. Yeah.
Tusk, as far as you can tell, let me get you guys out of combat, by the way. Initiative. Clear all initiatives. All right, Tusk, as far as you can tell, you don't notice anything missing, but again, your stuff is strewn out all over the place except for whatever was in your bag of holding.
Okay.
And let's see, Kithri, what did you roll? There you rolled, okay. Kithri, as far as you know, there's nothing, you don't notice anything off top of your head missing.
okay.
And Gimbal, it looks like they broke two of the torches and shattered your tinderbox.
Okay. Me? Correct? Yes.
No, that was Gimbal.
Okay, no. Not me.
Do you have torches, Kithri? I
I
didn't look.
can't remember.
Okay. Anyway, ST. Yeah, so that appears to be everything. Oh, Gimbal and Tusk are the only two that have torches. So anyway, so that is what looks like. Again, no real harm. No, they just harassed and annoyed you and destroyed some stuff.
Unforgivable!
Yeah, as soon as Jen realizes that the fish is gone, she uses locate object.
Mm.
All right, give me just a moment. Let me
Sven did not expect this.
do. I just need to know. If I don't know that they're still within 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Give me a
It's a
quick
long
second. I
shot,
think
but
my
like,
laundry just got done.
All right, Genesis, give me a percentile.
you want that in chat or in the tower?
Just normal. 20, 46, 20. All right, so you had a lot of crap strewn everywhere. So I would say it's going to take you a few minutes to pick everything up. And as you're doing your mental inventory, search for a couple minutes, let more. See, maybe you overlooked it. So it's going to take that long. So that times.
She did specifically say immediately as soon as she realizes the goldfish is missing,
Yep.
she casts locate object. But
All right, so let's see. It says sense the direction to the object's location. Okay. All right, it is north of you, and it is moving.
And it is moving
slightly
north?
east.
Okay, so like northeast.
Correct.
Okay.
What is the duration? The duration is
10 minutes.
10 concentration up to 10 minutes. Okay.
So
In
less
less
is
than a
definitely
minute,
not.
you lose it.
Okay. Well, I know where they went. And Jen seems like rearing to go. Like, I think like she barely like took the time to use prestidigitation to clean the backpack. But she wants that fish back, guys.
fine for you.
Hmm.
All right, so it is right now. It is
Oh, I remember the fish's name. His name is Steven.
2:20 in the morning. You guys have not had a long rest.
So you want to go right now. It is 2 in the morning.
We
We
haven't
aren't
been
actively
sleeping
being
anyway.
attacked.
We
We
were being actively attacked.
being attacked at this very second.
Anymore.
They like to attack us every hour, and we don't know if they will keep doing that or not. So what's the
I
point
mean,
in trying to sleep?
if we do this, we'll at least find where their camp is. Or wherever they're hiding out.
Okay.
Uh,
At least put your armor on.
Takes 10 minutes. Or does it? I think it
Yes.
does. Yeah.
And they're
In less
still
than a
going to be
minute.
there.
In less than a minute, she loses it, though. So if
So you've
they
lost it
suddenly
at this point.
Yes, you've already lost it while you were talking, saying, "Hey, let's go," and you guys have been talking back and forth. We haven't rested. We haven't done anything, and it's gone.
We can go and try and track them down. You have a general idea of where they went. But if we're going to do that, you should put your armor on. Or we could also just do it in the morning. Up to you.
as soon as you say, like, or we could just do it in the morning, Jen's like hurriedly putting her armor on.
Katharine's putting her armor on too.
Okay.
She kind of like nods at us. She's like, "Yeah, I feel ya. It's fine. It'll be fine."
Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's go once you're ready.
Time is now
All right. So I assume, Gimbal, you're putting on your armor as well. And any of you who took it off, like you should have, make sure you equip it again.
Yeah, that's smart.
I don't believe Gimbal wears armor.
Andrew,
Yes,
No,
he does.
I have studded leather.
Oh, okay.
as I
Never
scroll
mind then.
through my inventory, that's really fucking long.
It's
But at
one
least
less
it's
thing now.
organized. Then how dare you?
That you know of. Could be even more, you don't know.
Okay, wait. I equipped it, but I don't know if it changed
All right.
my AC.
So then it is now it's 2:30.
Okay.
Q3 armor is 3 plus 2 is 15. So do you have magic armor or anything? Let me see.
The
Inventory.
mithril. Wait.
You have a Mithril's chain shirt.
It used to be 18.
That should be base is 13 plus 2 for your
I thought
dex.
it included all of my decks because it was magical.
No, it's not magical. It's Mithril.
Uh,
Do you have a magical thing somewhere that I'm missing? Let's see. Siege. Nope, nope.
I could have sworn I had 18 AC before.
The medallion does what? Nothing, okay. Oh, I know what that is. Map. Map. Yeah, that's
Okay.
don't see anything there that would indicate you have any other bonuses besides
Unless you had like stud
it doesn't.
leather.
This is considered medium armor and it does not reduce your hide.
Mm,
You know, stealth. I mean,
mhm.
and you're proficient. Yep. So it's yeah, yeah. So that's correct. Genesis has insane armor. She usually has 17 or 18, but I don't see you. You don't have a ring of protection or anything either, correct?
I don't think so, yeah.
Ice
I'm
pick, mage
just
bane,
sad and confused. Because
rod of
I
fire.
did have 18 AC before. I took off chainmail and then I put it
Iron
back on, and now
spike
it's
of
left.
rest.
Did you
Because
have
honestly, isn't
Did you
like
have studded leather instead, which adds your full dex
maybe
bonus?
I could have. Um, yeah, because it's literally it would be the same for her to not wear any armor at all.
No, you get a plus. Well, yes.
Yeah. So, um, I'm not seeing any studded leather. I could be wrong.
All right. So what I'll do is, because I don't know what you had, there would be no reason for you to have had higher AC before, but
Mm.
I understand what you're saying. So give me just a moment here. All right. Sorry for the delay, guys. I am not the fastest typist in the world, especially when I don't know what I'm going to type.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Mhm.
All right. So let me open this back up. Go here. Open. I don't know what the actual wording is. Let me check. Gimbal has studded leather. There we go. Okay, good. There you go. It's fixed. You find that your mithril chain shirt is gone, but instead you find a mithril chain shirt armor of the knight.
Wow.
And when you put it on, you realize it allowed you to have your full dex bonus.
Neat.
And now you have to like me forever.
I do really appreciate that. I feel bad that something weird happened, but I also, yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks, Sven.
All right, so you
What a
guys are
nice
dressed.
gift for the bandits to leave us.
That's right. Nice enough to where you should probably leave them alone.
They were having fun and dancing around, doing whatever else, taking their armor off, and they got them mixed up and
That's right.
accidentally left their armor
Wow.
on.
Yep.
Well, it's fine now.
I mean, you know, at least one of them
Wow.
pissed off.
That's right. All right.
So,
So you guys are gonna. What are you guys doing now that everybody's dressed, has their armor on? Genesis is the only one who is hurt at this point.
Yeah, her feelings are hurt.
you're also physically hurt. You're bleeding from the side of your head.
That too, but tis just a flesh wound.
Okay.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Because it's 2:30. What do you want to do?
Jen,
Head northeast.
lead the way to wherever you last
I mean, it's
got a
kind
glimpse
of on
of.
the way. Kind of.
Well, hopefully it won't be too long that travel.
Well, 10 minutes ago they were 1,000 feet away, so
Mhm.
it's not too far.
Lead us to wherever you last saw them, and we'll see if we can pick up the trail.
I like how these bandits, instead of like going to help their friends when they realized we were distracted, instead went to go and party and play with our stuff.
Maybe that was the
I
plan.
have a
all along.
feeling that maybe their friends were supposed to distract us. But then they didn't really steal all that much. So like it was probably an opportunity thing. Anyway, northeast.
All right.
Hopefully,
So
yep. Hoping to pick up the trail once we get to wherever her spell generally led her, or
there is
wherever.
nothing out here. It is mostly planed with trees here and there. It's not heavy woods, um, but there is no trail or anything um, where you guys are headed. So I'm going to need a survival check from whoever is doing it. If they're being assisted by somebody trained in proficient in survival, they can get
Tusk
advantage.
will assist
Jen,
Jen,
yeah. Jen has a +9 survival, so
and Tusk is trained, but also it's Jen's the one who's heading it.
Mhm.
you want that in the tower?
Yes, I do.
How does
Okay.
Gimbal feel about this? Just realized we haven't heard him complaining very
I
much.
am tired, but I'll follow the group. I don't want these guys bugging us either, so they aroused my ire. I would just as soon see it through also.
Your ire has been aroused.
It has.
Meanwhile, I'm over here coming up with like 3 backup plans for if we can't get Steven today.
Of all the things you could have stolen, Sven.
I mean, it was
It
definitely
wasn't me.
probably a.
It was
Yeah, it was
some
the
other
bandit.
unknown person or a thing or something.
To be fair, it's really heckin' cool, which is why they're probably like in the process of pissing on my pack, and they're like, "Oh, that's neat. Let's take it with us."
All right, so you're able to find a trail. It is of a wolf and a pair of footprints.
I mean, if they're on foot, we definitely have a good chance of catching up.
Yeah.
And don't forget to mark off your spell slots for those of you who've used spells,
I
because
already
you guys have
have.
not gotten any back yet. All right, so you're how long are you intending to follow them?
Hopefully until we find them.
I mean, we're all mounted, and some of them are on foot. So.
Yeah, some of them are on foot as not wolves.
All right, so I forgot you were mounted, so it's much more difficult to follow a trail through the plains from the back of a horse, but you are able to follow this one. And you go for about, trying to do the math here in my head, if you guys, where are your mounts? I think Kithri
Threes might be the slowest.
has the
Artemis
slowest at
has speed of
40, I
50
think.
feet.
50? Okay, no, yours is not the slowest.
There's that. I don't own the
Condition
rest of
shadows. I think it might
Back
be
when Kithri
tusks
had a
then.
pony,
Here it is, mounts.
it was the slowest, but
Cast
I remember
true
Kithri
is
literally
50
just
also.
ditched the
50.
pony when the pony was going too slow, and Jen's like, I'll save the pony.
All right, so
say
yeah.
that again.
Kithri literally just ditched the pony when it was going too slow, and
So-
Jen had to save it.
We didn't talk about this just because we forgot about it. Gimbal does not have a mount. You were in Nashkel. Gimbal, did you want to buy a mount while you were there?
Sure.
Okay, and what kind of mount did you want? Being a gnome, you can do a mastiff, you could do a pony, you could do a horse.
Pony's fine.
I'm just thinking about stay now.
NPCs.
Horse day.
Got ripped apart by owlbears that almost nearly killed
Stay
Kithri.
stayed too
Too
well.
good. Yep.
All right, and so let me do this. What do you want to call the pony?
Stay longer.
Okay. You can't stay any longer than death. I mean, that's as stay until you die. That's as long as you
Yeah,
can stay.
stay with me.
You can't stay any longer. Just saying. All right, cohorts.
Unless you
Next.
resurrect it.
Next animal is going to be named Long Sleep.
Pony. All right, so stay longer is.
Hey.
Oh, let me find a token. All right, so stay longer is actually the slowest, but it's still faster than a human or many other most medium creatures.
What's the speed of a pony?
40.
Ah.
Alright, so if you're moving, if a train is leaving the station at 40 feet a minute. Okay,
Oh
so
boy, it's one of those math problems.
Yeah.
I'm sorry
How
to put
long
that
will
on
it
about
you,
take?
45
Sven.
minutes after you leave your camp, Athena sees something up ahead that's on the ground, not moving.
Hmm. Okay, well. Kid 3 kind of tries to direct us towards it when she gets there.
I'm going to use this because it's ridiculous. Alright,
I'm kind of scared now.
just the pony token.
Oh.
Don't be scared. It'll be funny.
Alright, so stay longer is in your cohorts if we ever need it. Let me add it to
Okay.
the PC mounts list as well, so I will have access to it. Only record from campaign record list can be added to encounters. Okay,
It's a
piss
fun
me off.
message.
Let me try this. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I guess going towards the
What
thing
is
that
the
Kithri's
thing?
pointing out.
Yeah, follow K3's lead.
Alright, so you come upon 2 dead bodies.
Oh boy.
One is a wolf, and the other is a half elf.
Does the shoe size of the half elf match the tracks that we've been following?
Well, it's not like they've been walking through mud, but it looks like it could be the same, yes.
Okay.
Why are they both dead is my question.
Maybe we're following the wrong trail.
Tusk will try to give them a once over to see if he can determine how they died, whether it was like a
Alright,
slash wound
medicine.
or.
Uh,
He's great at those, but trying. Here you go. Probably could just.
do you
Okay,
want
so
Jen
you
to
are
help
able
you?
to determine that they have been something with claws slashed at them. There were 3 clawed creatures.
Hmm.
I don't know how many claws.
I don't.
there are,
Yeah.
And they are freshly dead.
Fresh
Less
as
than an
in.
hour.
Okay.
Some just killed them. Something with 3 claws, so not a wolf, unless the wolf guy was missing a few fingers. I'm assuming that's what the wolf is actually.
Let me give you this. Alright, so what are you guys doing? Tusk is studying the bodies.
Kid 3's getting ready to head off again. She
It has been
assumes
45
that
minutes.
there will be more tracks that continue.
I mean,
Tusk, did you see the note?
Yep.
Okay.
You
The wolf's
can.
alive.
Hmm?
The wolf. He's
Is
still
it
breathing.
a wolf, or is it a lycanthrope?
Probably the lycanthrope. The other one that I killed, he turned into a wolf when I killed him.
Mm.
At least I'm assuming that was correct because that was the token that Sven used.
Is there a way to tell the difference between a lycanthrope and a wolf?
I don't know it, but I do know that some lycanthropes were wolves and some lycanthropes were humans. But the wolf is a breathing.
Give me a.
Hmm.
I'm going to say that would be nature. I would also argue Arcana.
Probably the same for me.
Same for me as well. But, Tusk is more of a nature man than an
I'm
Arcana
proficient
man.
in both, but
I have a 0 to both. So,
hey, that's called being the same.
And yet Tusk rolled higher than Genesis.
Yeah.
wow.
And you were both single digits.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Of course.
So you're
That's
not
great.
sure if there's way. You're not sure what the way is to determine if something is lycanthrope.
Yeah, guys. If we both got single digits, that means that I rolled a 4 or less.
So,
That's rough.
anyways, Jen, what do you want to do? This is more your area than mine.
Jen is seeing as the trail has run a little bit cold. She's going to use locate object again.
Wait.
Wait, no.
Let me check
Wait.
the pockets of this guy first.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Like as you go to cast your spell,
She's
it's
like-
like you
She's
think on what to
overcome with emotion.
you think on what to do with the wolf. I'll check the pockets of the guy here, and
no.
Tusk will check the dead guy's pockets for Jen's trinket.
All right. You do find the sphere with
Oh,
the
yeah.
goldfish in it.
Here's
Thank God.
Steven.
Steven.
There you go. But back to the
I'm not sure what to do. I guess, we could theoretically turn them into law enforcement, but, I don't know if that would be more cruel than just letting him die. I'm not sure. Jen's tired.
yeah. My go-to is either we put him out of his misery now, or / we put him down, or we can take care of him, and then figure out from there. But we aren't really equipped to drag someone, however knows long, to a place where we can then turn them in. Also, that I don't really get how that works. Like, do you just hand them and do they just throw them in a box? Or do you hand them in
That's
and then
true.
let
Mantha
them
knows
go?
nothing about the legal system here. She just knows that there is one.
And this is Tusk coming from a society where you kill if they're dead. Wrong.
So all of you can give me history checks. It's just each one of you has a different
In the tower?
target.
Like,
Yes, in the
Tusk
tower
just
base.
doesn't know if he's caught on to any of that, how that does.
Yeah.
And so I likely to just ask.
All right, so Kithri, you are very familiar with the judicial system in Nashkel. It has changed over the years, um,
Yeah.
but
Shoot.
typically when bodies are found, if they are not identified after 5 days, then they are cremated. So to prevent massive amounts of undead,
Oh
some
yeah.
of the, although there are different organizations within the city that will go purchase corpses for various things, that unidentified corpses. Criminals typically are cremated after, as soon as they're executed, if they are executed. Again, unless the family wants the remains for any reason, but that is rare. Does that answer the question that you guys were asking?
Kind of.
Kind of.
So you're saying they'll probably just execute him, is what I'm getting, and then cremate him, which actually
Probably.
is not a bad idea.
No, the if you're asking what the penalty for theft is, no, it is not cremation. It is not execution. It's you have to, if you are found guilty, then you have to repay back the person for that which was stolen, 4 times the value of what was stolen.
Really.
That answers my question.
It was also a bit more than theft in terms of they were lying about being like government officials, sort of. And
That has allegedly, that has not been proven.
mhm. Jen would happily submit to a zone of truth to talk about that.
No, I'm saying what you're saying they said is accurate. You don't know if what they said is a lie or not. They could have been hired by Candlekeep, Baldur's Gate, or Nashkel.
Didn't they say they were hired by Nashkel? Which we likely know is not true.
So
They said they were collecting funds for maintenance of the road and for protection of the road by Candle by Baldur's Gate and Nashkel.
this is a
Anyway,
slightly different
so what are you
question.
guys
What
doing?
is lycanthropy? Slightly different question. Does Tusk know anything about lycanthropy? Like, is it considered generally a bad thing, or is it just a thing in the world?
Well, you do know, without even rolling, that the captain of the guard in Nashkel
Right,
is a
right,
known were-tiger.
right.
So at least in
So generally
Nashkel,
not.
as far as you know, it's not considered evil unless they're making an exception for him. But again, you can give me, that would be just basic history roll if you want.
Okay, sure.
But as you're thinking about that, let's go ahead and take a quick break.
Ooh.
Okay.
And we will be back at 55, so 5 minutes before the hour, if you want to throw that in the chat while I do that, and I'll see you guys in Alrighty, folks, we are back.
Hello.
Yeah.
You have found the fish. You have found 3, or you've managed to kill 2 of the bandits. Besides the 2 and the 3 you initially killed, so you've killed a total of 5 bandits. 1 wolf is there, barely alive. What would you like to do?
Before that, I'm going to
Oh, you were
redeem a
doing
song in my heart.
Oh yeah, yeah,
you.
yeah. I want to see it.
You were also doing a history check for um, lycanthropy, right? No, it wasn't for
Right.
lycanthropy. It was for yes, it was for lycanthropy. What was the question again?
It was. Is it generally just like considered a curse or evil? Like we know of the captain who's a were tiger openly, but I just don't know if it's typically considered a bad thing or if it's just a thing in the world.
Okay, yeah. All right, so we talked about that a little bit.
We did,
Beyond that, you don't really remember anything with your 3.
yeah. It
Well,
doesn't surprise me.
all right. So for "Song in My Heart," what of it I can remember is all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I'll never give it up. Everybody in the building, and their hands go up, and they stay
Stay
there,
there.
and they stay there,
Stay
and they stay
there.
there. So there you go.
Nice,
Song that's
nice.
the stupid song that's going through my mind. It was something else, but it just recently during the break switched over to that song. So all right, so
Nice.
yeah, so you're
So,
not really sure as far as the
mhm.
legal ramifications or the societal ramifications. You really haven't been around very much in the big cities, so beyond that the captain, you don't remember seeing any in Nashkel.
So now he's barely breathing. We've killed all his friends. We got back what they took.
You know, you guys have fought other. You did have a pack with an alpha
I do
werewolves.
remember that.
They
That was
attacked
back
you.
when
That
we
doesn't
had like
necessarily mean it was
Lucian.
evil, but they attacked you.
Mm-hmm.
And the orc tribes were hunting them down as well
Mm-hmm.
from the Wood of Sharp Teeth.
True.
So they had annoyed the wolf tribes sufficiently enough to where they were being hunted.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So what are you gonna do?
What time is it?
Like
Now that you've
3.
been putzing around at the bodies, it's 3:30
Okay.
in the morning. You guys are still tired and have not taken a rest.
We need to either finish him or heal him, one of the two, and get to bed.
Or to leave. You don't have to do anything. That is the option.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. I I don't feel like taking him with us, but I could be persuaded either way as to putting him out of his misery or just leaving him. So I don't know what you guys are thinking.
Kethu's thinking she doesn't want to get her hands dirty, but she doesn't say it out loud.
All right. This is going to be one of those times where I'm going to make the harder call, and I'm going to put him out of his misery. All right.
Very good.
Kethu shrugs. She doesn't care what you do.
All right.
She just didn't want to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
So Tusk is going to kill the wolf. He is going to try and make it as painless as he can, but even then, it's still probably going to be a little painful because he's killing him.
Using bronze tusk.
Tusk is actually going to use his hand axe, his magical +1 hand axe for this one.
Okay, so just for argument's sake, how is that less painful than a great axe?
It's less unwieldy.
It's a little more intimate. I don't know.
Exactly.
I would not want to be intimate with the person killing me.
Just saying.
now,
Yak,
now,
yak,
now
yak,
my-
yak,
my-
yak, yak with a hand axe,
Yeah.
or one time with a whoosh, great axe. Just saying,
That
but
is-
that's fine.
that
Either
is
one will
true.
work,
No,
and you're able to with your strength, especially. It's not moving. He's not, resisting, so you don't have to roll. I presume
yeah.
you're not going to start at the toes and work your way up. You're using
No,
He's not going for torture methods.
breaking his
no,
neck,
yeah.
killing his,
He would,
hitting him
yeah,
in
right.
the neck
Yeah,
or the skull or something. Okay.
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So it is no longer breathing. It is dead.
Okay.
What time is
No.
dawn?
What?
What time is dawn? Because the
6:30.
the wand of mold earth regains its charges at dawn, so we can bury him at 6:30.
Let's just camp out. A little way away. Let's not camp out right here because dead bodies attract animals if there are any in the area. And
That's true.
something killed him and almost killed the wolf.
Well, it could have been the
Yeah.
half elf that killed the wolf, or took down the wolf, but the rest of the pack finished the half elf.
Well, the werewolf was. They don't have 3 claws.
Do they? I don't know. I don't know things about werewolves.
Yeah, Kitty doesn't either.
They have a hand that has clawed. Regardless, we should keep an eye out for something else because I'm pretty sure something else killed this half elf and almost killed the wolf.
That's true.
Kithri, I think you still
You
have
know-
like a spike or something that can help cover us while we rest.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so let's move away a ways, and then camp out under that illusion and get some sleep.
Yeah. By doing this, Jen is not saying that she does not trust Tuck. Jen is going to take a look at their injuries. Like, take a second look to see if she can see anything that he didn't see.
All right. That would
So-
be medicine.
Yes, it would.
All right. You. Give me just a moment. What's going on? Hold on. There it is. Okay. All right. That was not what I thought it was. Give me a second. Oh, you guys have. This is it. Okay. You do not find anything different than he did. Most of the stuff he did, except for you also find you realize that there are. Well, see, you did medicine, but that's fine. Um, you find a feather
Oh.
as well.
Challenge then.
Hmm. She's gonna take that feather.
Is it sharp like Kithri's feather?
Is
The
it?
weapon you have, no.
I think. I mean, I don't know much about burns. Jen would. Mantha doesn't. I guess
Great.
is the feather like? Does it have like a distinct pattern or anything? That like, okay, if I saw a blue jay feather, I would know that it was a blue jay sort of thing.
It is a brown feather, and it does not. Go ahead and give me a nature check. You do find a small, about a half an inch wide puncture mark in the human's shoulder.
Hmm. Maybe a beak.
Be a beak.
No, it's not a beak. It's a straight
Could be.
something round and
Oh,
long.
I can't think of anything that. Like an arrow? Could be an arrow.
No, it's not an arrow. Arrows are usually
No.
arrowheads. If it didn't have a head on it, like a javelin, or let's see what the roll you made, antler.
Okay. It could be a lot of things.
But it's not an
Okay.
arrowhead. Arrowheads uh, are sliced and have a flat surface.
Yeah, that's true.
With your nature, yeah. So with your nature check, you're not sure what kind of feather this is. You do notice that it's a rather large bird, from a large bird,
Hmm. Okay.
or a large
Big
creature
bird.
with flying brown things on it. All right, so you guys are bedding down for the night. Let's
Yes.
see.
But not on top of the dead bodies because that would be dumb.
And you're doing the same order that you did before. Are you going to go for 8 hours now, or are you just going to go for a few more hours till dawn? What are you doing? If you do just a few hours, you will get a few of your spell slots back and some of your hit points back. You will not get all of them. If you go for 8 hours, then you will get everything back like as if it was a full long rest. But since it has only been one night and you have been sleeping off and on, there will not be any exhaustion or anything like that.
This time.
Frankly, like, okay, with my whack sleep schedule, I'm surprised at how often I can function very well on 2 hours of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So, there's that.
Tusk is good either way. If there is no preference, he would say probably go for the less amount of just for a few hours of sleep and then get back on the road rather than taking 8 hours. But he's good either way.
Yeah.
Kithri's fine with the less sleep. Because she doesn't really have a whole lot of spell slots to regain. I mean,
Yeah, Jen.
she used one. 1 second level spell.
And I get my spell slots. The packed magic ones that I used, I get all of them back on a short rest too, so it doesn't matter much to me.
Well, Jen's used a quarter of her spell slots, so getting some of those back would be good. But like, she hasn't used like all of them, so she's okay.
Okay, then we'll go with the less sleep option for this night.
All right, so um,
Mm.
Baby.
first hour goes by and nothing happens. Let me give you a short rest. 4:30.
We were going to use Kithri's like resting
Spike of
illusion. I don't know what
So
it's
are you
called.
not
spike of
keeping
concealment
watches
or
then?
something.
I think we should still keep watches, but the illusion should still help.
What the hell is
Yeah.
this? Wow, I haven't seen this before. Okay. They changed something and I didn't realize they changed it. Okay. So you are keeping watches then, okay?
Yeah.
Where is the party sheet? Party sheet. That doesn't help. Okay. All right, so you change watches, and for the last watch, so it was initially it was Tusk and then Genesis, correct? So it would be Kithri and Gimbal as the last two watches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And how far away are you from the bodies?
Probably at least 300 feet.
Yeah, 300 feet sounds about good.
Sure. All distance seems made up to me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's a made up word. All words are made up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is absolutely correct.
I more mean like that like the distance is real, but like if you told me that something like in a story or something was like 30 feet away, I would have no idea how far away that is. I don't even know how far away like 10 feet away is. I don't know. It's weird. Distance is weird.
Well, to help make things a little simpler, it would be either 30 in the first case and 10 in the second case.
All right, so this is very
Wow.
far off. Gimbal, you see the shadow more than anything else?
Okay.
Give me a nature check in a tower. Okay. I just need to check one last thing. right, did you get a picture?
Yes.
Okay,
Freaky.
but they are normally medium. The thing you saw was definitely much bigger than that.
Okay.
How exciting.
And that also gives you the name. All right, so Gimbal wakes you guys up, wakes you all up as the
Period on.
time approaches. So his what he does is he takes his dagger and goes to stab Tusk in the face, and his axe wakes everybody up. And he sheathes his dagger.
Kithri sits up and she's like, I swear if they're shooting arrows, oh, it's Gimbal. And she nearly stabs him.
No, I'm just kidding. I would not speak for him. Um, but he wakes you up as usual, and you guys let me do my stuff. All right, so tell me who is down spell slots.
Janice.
It's in your, I put it in your thing already. Is it not identified?
Did you? I don't see it. I might be wrong, but I've scanned it twice, so I'm not sure.
That's weird. Maybe I gave it to somebody else by mistake. Anyway, tell me what your how many spell slots you're down, if you still are down spell slots.
I am down 5 spell slots.
Oh, and Tusk, how many rages were you down?
I was
You have
down
4
a
Are you
single
down?
rage.
All right, you do get the rage back.
Okay.
Does anybody? You also need to give me a percentile, Tusk.
Yes, I do. Nope.
So
Nope.
go ahead and mark off the stepping stone. It does not recharge at dawn.
Okay. At the moment, it's still marked off, but if it comes
Perfect.
undone, I will mark it again.
Yeah, I don't see it. I guess let me try it again.
Even got lost in the ether.
Items.
Mhm.
I feel like
There
Mantha
you
has
go. It moved
so many.
again. So now where is it? Starts with A. Yeah, it should be okay. So it's there now. Let's see if it's identified. Oops. Hold on. Click. It is identified. Okay.
Oh, yep, a glass orb filled with water, in
All right.
which
So
swims a clockwork
who else has
goldfish.
spell slots down?
I just had the 1/3
yeah, Kithri used
pact.
1 second level spell.
All right. So your pact should be gone. So you shouldn't be down any then, right?
Correct.
Okay. And Kithri, I'm sorry. You said you had how many down?
1 second level spell.
All right. You get that back. Genesis, how many you down?
She's down 5 spell slots. 3 second, 1/3, and 1/5.
Shouldn't have rolled. All right. So you get all but one back. You can pick which one you don't want to get back. Okay, and then your hit points.
I think Jen was the only one that was down. Hit
Yep,
points.
she's the only one that's wounded.
Okay, so there you go.
Oh my god. Sven! He rolled. I mean,
Jen is
well for
so
me.
invigorated by the fact that they got back her.
Got a 5 on a percentile. So
Oh my gosh.
most of it back. All
Who
right.
Oh my
knew this
gosh.
mechanical goldfish was meant so much to her?
That's right.
I mean, she's been carrying him around with her, so even though Mantha didn't remember his name at first, it's fine.
Oh boy.
It's like a mother's worry sort of thing. Like that whole like, when like people are in like emergency situations, they can like lift a car or something. That was just what happened with Jen in terms of healing and getting spell slots back.
So just so what are you guys doing now? You guys are rested and pretty much back to full. And actually, I think yeah. So you're about an hour and a half off the trail. If your survivalness is being correct.
Sorry. Shall we go bury those bodies, or do you want to just leave them?
It is let me check. It's past dawn, so the Wand of Mold Earth would recharge. So I'm going to mark off the slots.
You just need to mark off one. Oh wait, you're burying them separately.
I'm
I'm just using all of them.
well,
Okay.
no. They were still ticked, so I was unticking them. But if we want to head over there and bury the rest of those guys.
All right, Gimbal sent you a thing just because I started taking over right as you guys woke up, so I don't know if you want.
Yeah, I was as I was going to wake him up, I was just going to tell him about the crazy huge antler bearing eagle thing with nasty looking teeth and talons. The periton.
Oh yeah, Periton.
It was feasting on the bodies that we left overnight.
Okay.
Very
They're
That would
probably
do
on.
it, yeah.
They're probably
That's-
left to bury then.
Well, actually, I don't know how much Jen knows about Peritons, but Mantha
Give me a
does.
nature check.
So, ayo, the nature cleric that's not all that good at nature stuff.
All right, so what do you want to know?
Oh gosh.
Why is it here?
I guess yeah, like what's their lifestyle generally like? Like, I guess I'm more thinking like environment and diet.
Excellent. 1 second, as quests and cliffhangers just raided the channel.
Wow.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Welcome. I don't think I've seen you guys raid before, so I appreciate it very much.
Hello.
It's going well tonight. They had a random encounter with bandits, which has now taken up 2 full sessions.
Yeah.
Yep.
Their fault for running away.
as they decided
Their
to
fault
just
for running
slaughter a
away and then
couple of
coming
them.
back. They came back. That's the thing.
They came back. That's also an important point.
That's right. It started with them slaughtering them, and all they wanted was 10 gold each. They're 9th level characters, and or 10th level, 11, or whatever they are.
10th.
And so instead of just giving them their 10 gold each, they decided to fight. They did a 5th level spirit guardians.
All right, let's just
slaughtering them.
backtrack just 1 second. It was the normally peacefully and carefully avoiding death at all costs cleric that killed.
Okay. She does not avoid death at all costs. She believes in the free circle of life. You know.
So after they ran away from that, they shockingly decided to annoy the party overnight. And so every couple of hours they would shoot stuff at,
Kind of dumb though.
and then they realized, hey, they have a the first time they shot arrows from a close range, but then they realized somebody in the party has a weapon of warning. So they then went almost max longbow range and just kept shooting until they heard the alarm go off every couple hours, just enough to harass
Oh
the
my
party
god.
and keep them alive. So then the party decided to go on a vendetta and chase them down and hunt them down and try to kill them. These two dudes who were there. Turned out they were lycanthropes. They killed one got away, but they left all their gear back
The
there.
one that got away.
So being the nice and loving DM I am, instead of having them just take all of their stuff, including their mounts, and just have them come back to an empty camp with crickets, they just took a handful of things, urinated on one of the backpacks, and so then they decided to hunt them down again, track them down.
It's because they
the
stole
two-
They took the
Steven!
fish.
But the two bandits
Over
who
trinket.
stole the stuff ended up getting killed by something, and that's where we're picking up now. So they but two of the bandits have been killed now, and that is where we're
I
picking back
mean,
up.
okay, one of
Still
those
trying to
deaths
get
was
back to the
not
main
our
quest.
fault.
So
What?
that's how it's going.
I mean,
Yeah, happens.
But thank you
now
so
we're
much for the
going.
raid. We appreciate you. Quests and cliffhangers. That's awesome. Savage Worlds. Okay, nice, nice. I played Savage World once. I like the system. It's pretty cool. So check them out. Savage Worlds. It has exploding dice for everything: skill checks, combat, attack rolls, defense, damage rolls. Everything is exploding dice. So if you get the max,
That's neat.
it rolls again and keep rolling again every time you get the max on your die. And the cool thing about them is your attributes are dice. So you have a D4 in strength and a D12 in intelligence, stuff like that. So
Yikes, that sounds like a nightmare.
it's not. It's actually really
Actually, sounds
simple. It's
fun.
much simpler, much easier than 5e or
Yeah, it
pretty much
sounds
anything else.
cool.
But anyway, it's cool. Savage Rolls, check it out. So getting back to our story, we have about half an hour left, guys. So they were just talking about peritons. She was checking to see what she knows about these things. So you've heard of them. So getting back to the question, you said you wanted to know about nature and diet.
Like their environment and diet. Like, is
These
this
are
like
particularly nasty creatures in that they are carnivores, and so they will eat anything that's meat-like. They prefer humanoids, especially elves and half-elves, when they can. And they will rip out their heart and take it back to their nest. You know that they, as he mentioned, they have a body and the wings of a bird of prey with the head of a stag. The one interesting thing, though, is the one thing you do remember that sticks out in your mind because think of this is that if you see its shadow, it appears humanoid instead of bird-like.
Huh.
Cool.
Neat.
And with the roll that you made, you also know that their reproductive cycle depends on the heart of a freshly killed humanoid.
That's fun.
Hey, you should have asked.
I wonder if the heart was fresh enough.
I didn't ask.
You-
Didn't ask about their reproductive cycle, but I mean, okay. Like, hey babe, you wanna do the do? When's the last time you killed somebody? Gotta go do that first.
The
Like,
more you know.
you have to have like a
Right.
sacrificial offering to be able to
The
like.
more you know. All right. All right. So that's what you know of Paratons.
And Jen's
Well,
going to share. Fuck it. Yeah, I was gonna be like share everything except the reproductive cycle, but like, I
that's the
think she
most
would probably
interesting
state it.
part.
I think she would probably state it like matter of fact enough to just say it. So she tells you guys everything that she just heard from God.
Mm. That's pretty interesting. They're
Again, Kithley's question is if the humanoid heart was fresh enough.
I don't know.
well,
Maybe it.
like they died last night, so but who knows? But it sounds like we don't have bodies to bury anymore.
Wait, have we gone back to the bodies? Because like the heart was still there
No,
when
you
we
guys are
got
still.
there
You guys are
yesterday.
standing there talking
So
Well, I guess let's
we don't
go.
we don't
yards
know
away
if they took
or
the
feet away.
heart.
All right, well, let's
Well-
go check then real quick,
Yeah.
and we'll move. Go to where the bodies were, see if there's anything left.
I mean, like, it would
Yeah.
probably still be there.
Yeah.
Maybe
All
not
right,
in their
so
entirety, but
you head back there, and you see that there are several things moving. Through the trees, you see different shapes up ahead of you. Not sure exactly what they are. Something low to the ground.
Oh, great.
Change my mind. Let's not do this.
could
Genesis,
be rodents.
you here we go. Let me type it to you.
Genesis with a passive perception of
Oh, there it is.
24. Maybe. God, I hope you guys can't hear my cat. He's
Nope.
being a
Go.
butt.
Oh, you're good.
Mhm. Okay. How far away are we?
About 100 feet through the trees.
They they're I'm not quite sure. They could be coyotes or wolves or something. Something canine.
Hmm.
Kithley doesn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
probably why they don't. They're entitled to
mean-
their snack.
yeah.
If it's something canine, it might be part of the pack or something. But I think we should just go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any particular reason to go over there, so
All right, then let's head back on towards Candlekeep,
All right.
and
So
we'll turn around and head back on the main quest.
Whoa!
okay, so you guys get back to the road fairly quickly, and as you head back, yes, and you don't have very much further north to head when you see the you're able to get to the trail that branches off towards Candlekeep by lunchtime.
Nice.
And as you start heading toward, there's another rest area there. You guys stop and have lunch. And then you start heading toward Candlekeep, and you see that there are 4 men dressed in leathers standing in the middle of the road. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
They see us and turn tail.
All right, and you are able to. Nice. All right, so you're able to make good time to Candlekeep. See a couple, 2 people on horses as look to be humanoid of some kind. They have hoods up, and they sort of just move to the side and keep walking as they allowing you to pass without comment.
Mhm.
Genesis, you see they are armed, and one of them has like an amulet around their neck.
Mm.
And then you guys
Okay.
get to Candlekeep.
Wow.
Dusk will
20,
take out
30,
his
32,
delivery.
7. So 13 is it's about 5
Mhm.
o'clock in the afternoon when you guys arrive because you made good time. Normally it's almost a full day's travel from the road back. I mean a full 6 hours travel from the coastway to Canada, but you guys made good time this time, and
Ooh.
so it's up to you if you want to conduct your business and then leave, or you can pay your way in, spend a night at one of the inns there, at the inn there, and then leave in the next morning. Whatever you want to do.
What was the time again that we arrived there?
1700,
Okay.
5 o'clock.
Well, after our unrestful night of sleep, an inn would be really nice, but like also just not being around the lycanthropes will definitely help us sleep better.
Let's just stay the night. If you guys got something to pair away in.
Yeah. Gotta find something to let us get in first though.
I mean, honestly, Kit 3 has her book, but she's not done with it.
Well, we
I
can
hope-
just kind of do what we did last time and make you.
Alright,
Jen can
well-
make music.
What book does Kithri have?
The Seeds Cutting and Transplants, A Gardener's Tome for All.
Okay.
I could
Well.
try, but it would take some time to compose something. As I'm looking through my
Don't we all
inventory.
need something individually? Or am I wrong?
I thought it was
Alright, so
something
the
that we
guard
could give as a group.
asks,
Yeah.
let me do this.
Mhm.
So you as you're coming up, you see that there one of the guards is Tortle,
Oh.
and
If he's armed, does that make him a war turtle?
does the /R mean something, or is that just a mistake?
That's, yeah, I'm used to having to type /R. It's /reply. It's fine.
Okay. So the answer is you think so. You're not positive. Um, so as you guys are coming up, you see this looks. You can't really tell because he's wearing a full helm, but it's humanoid, and he's sort of leaning back against. He's got a spear next to him, but he's sort of leaning back, watching. Again, you can't really tell. He might even be asleep. You're not sure what the other guy is doing, But the turtle steps forward. Yes? What brings you to the Great Candlekeep?
Delivery from Nashkel. And Tusk will grab the delivery box that he has.
All right, and so he takes grabs it and looks at it, sees the seal, sees the name on it, and with just one moment, please. And he walks back in, and you see a dwarf comes out, stretches, goes over, stands across the other side, across from the other guy, and just sort of looking at you guys, especially staring at Tusk and looking at his axe and stuff. Actually, no, you have it on your wrist,
It's a bracelet,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
it
What a
stares
cute
at Tusk for a
bracelet.
little while and then goes back, sort of winks at Kithri.
The heck.
About 5 minutes later, the turtle comes back out and Trink hands you 10 platinum.
Nice.
Nice.
And
There's your payment. Thank you for the successful delivery to Candlekeep.
there, could we possibly get a stay at the Knights here? It is a little late to start heading back, but it was unclear whether or not the delivery would allow passage into Candlekeep or not.
Unfortunately, the rules are very specific as far as who we do and do not allow into Candlekeep. And you see, sort of looks over at Genesis, sort of narrows his eyes for a minute, comes back. As the courier, you would be allowed to stay, but since there are 4 of you, that would require another small payment for entry. As long as you go to the inn and do not go anywhere else, you would be allowed to go in for a small payment. Have you ever been to Candlekeep before? I'm sure a lovely lady such as you, as he points to Kithri, has been here before. Have you told your friends how the entry works?
Kip3 says we've all been here before. We know how the entry works.
Oh, maybe not Gimbal, but.
Oh, Gimbal. Gimbal
I was
wasn't here.
Hmm?
I was with you.
Oh, was he? I remember Zanitra being there, but like I couldn't.
That was around the time when Gimbal joined us again.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Um,
I'm really sorry to interrupt and everything, but hey, is it okay? Are you done? Can I go back in? I was right in the middle of doing stuff. I didn't mean to interrupt, but is it okay? Oh yes, I've got it from here. Thank you for your help, he says to the dwarf, and the dwarf heads back in.
Can Mantha get a refresher of what the fee is?
Knowledge.
You need something written. The more rare it is, then the more it's worth. It can be anything from song lyrics to poetry to a book to a map to anything that's written.
Okay. As I'm looking through my inventory, I've got a few things that are written, but most of them are very expensive.
And last time I was here, last time we came into this, we went through a process of
writing a song.
Yeah.
writing
Last
something.
time
Yeah.
you were trying to get entry into the Candlekeep itself. Now you just need to
Right.
get in. So you suspect it wouldn't take much to get you guys in.
What about, I don't know, did they take like spell scrolls? I've got a scroll of Bane.
You're gonna give him a
I
spell
have
scroll.
half a floor plan for a temple, castle, or some other structure.
So
That might work.
as you
That might
show
work,
the both
yeah.
of those, um, he sort of scoffs at the scroll, but
I
says,
don't know.
I knew you were a woman of taste," as he
Oh
takes
my
the thing from
god.
Kithri. Oh yes, this would work well. Let me just verify. I don't want to speak for the council, but I'm almost positive this will be enough, lovely lady. Thank you. One moment. And he turns and goes, and you hear
I'm not
raised
used to
voices from
Kithri.
inside, and a dwarf comes stomping back out. And he just sighs like 6 times. He's waiting for the other guy to come back. And finally, at about 2 minutes, the other one comes back. Yes, yes, yes. Um, Go ahead. Thank you, thank you. And the dwarf goes rushing back in. Um, that will be plenty. That will, and he hands you back 5 silver. Um, that is plenty enough for allow entry. Again, uh, it is the guards are aware that you are only allowed to go to the keep and back if you change your mind to the inn. If you change your mind and wish to enter Candlekeep itself, then we will require more payment. Enjoy your night
Understood. Thank you very
and
much.
feel free to walk along the ramparts of the western ramparts. It is a beautiful sight as the waves crash upon the isthmus.
This guy's reading like straight from the tourist book or whatever, the
Brochure.
pamphlet. Yeah.
Brochure.
All right, so you
Right.
guys go in.
And
Are you gonna do anything special, or just want to spend a night?
Tusk will actually go and look at that view as the
All right.
sun sets and whatnot.
So you guys have been here before, but you haven't didn't actually. You were up in the Candlekeep itself. Didn't really get a whole lot of time to relax or spend um, go along the ramparts and stuff. So it is very impressive as the sun sets. You see some islands off in a distance, and the that's inside. Uh, and as the waves come crashing up, it's built right on sort of a large outcropping of stone. So it's almost like a lighthouse where it's extended. So it surrounds you on 3 sides to the north and the south and the west as the waves come crashing in and stuff. Um, Only to the east is landlocked. The rest of it is ocean. Um, and it's very cool. And there are not a lot of seabirds, as you've come to expect from the coast and your time on the where the turtles come from. But
Mm-hmm.
uh, so you would have thought there would be more seabirds, but it is rocky cliffs and stuff, so the waves crashing against the rocks and stuff. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And that's it. Tusk will just enjoy the sunset, and if anyone wanted to join him, they could have. Other than that, enjoy a night in an inn.
All right, so pushing a long rest. Are you guys keeping watch, or are you trusting in the guards and the employees of the inn?
Has Jen still been unable to summon Piper?
You are able to summon Piper, yes.
Okay, I don't know why she wasn't able to do it earlier. She kind of like frets over him for a bit. But
Not
like,
keeping watch unless someone really wants to.
yeah, not really.
Okay.
Does the inn cost anything for us to stay there, or was the as a part of coming in, was that a part of the payment?
So the basic amenities when you go in there is a bed in the common room, and there are actually like 3 common rooms with like 8 beds each. Um, and you also have a very basic meal in the morning. If you want anything more than that, they have almost anything you can think of, from um, baths to massages to uh, food, drink, and though that's all extra.
Uh,
Tusk would pay
how?
for a good mead.
Yeah. How much? Yeah, Jen would probably pay to get the party some, you know, not basic food.
Okay, so you're
I
paying for
didn't
the
have.
food for a meal. Okay,
Yeah.
so for one gold for the whole party will be enough to pay for the food, and Tusk for you to drink all night, or a normal amount to not get drunk, um, until from when you get there till the time you go to bed, would be 10 silver. And
Alrighty.
it's decent. It's
I'll go.
decent meat. It's not the best you've ever had, but it's decent.
Better than I expected for the bookish types.
Yes.
I was pushing the wrong button.
Yeah.
Kithri might kind of. Oh, wait, no, she's not allowed to. Never mind.
She's not
Not
allowed
allowed
to.
to
What?
leave.
She was gonna ask, like, maybe, like, about cooking and kitchen stuff. I don't
Okay.
know if she's allowed to ask around.
So, are you talking to the people there, the
Mm-hmm.
employees in the inn?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a persuasion check. So you do see on where other inns and other bars and stuff have pictures and things like that on the walls. Here, there are framed manuscripts.
Do
Some
you
of them,
want it
some
in
of
the
this is
tower or
poetry.
in the chat? Sorry.
No, just roll it, and normal. Everybody can see how well you do. Um,
Fine.
you do see some recipes for food. There's a wall that has different food recipes. There's a wall that has different wine recipes, ale, mead, different portions, different things throughout the room. Um, and yeah, absolutely. Pretty much with a
She
15, you can
has
do anything you want. If you want to
a
help,
bit
you
of the
can. If you just want to look
curiosity.
around, you can. Whatever you want to do, they're up for it.
Yeah, she just has a bit of curiosity about like why you do things certain ways. For example, like I don't know off the top of my head, like um something about the Maillard reaction or whatever. Just trying to get a little bit more experience. She might see if they'll like let her help out with some of the cooking, but
Okay.
just kind of
So
wants to
yes,
hang out with
they
them
they
for a little bit.
are. Do feed quite a few people in this, so they have um, at any given time during the day, there are anywhere from 6 to 8 people working in the kitchen. Um, there is a main head chef who runs the kitchen, and then when they are not there, there are also a couple other people working under her
Mm.
that help out when she's not there. There are people overnight who are preparing for the next day. There are
Mhm.
bakers in the morning before
Like me.
way in the morning who prepare the bread for the day, and then also the different pastries and treats for the day, and then the breakfast breads as well, stuff like that. So there's a whole. It is quite a production there. There's a lot of magic. There's a whole almost like a sink, a box type thing where they dip any dish in and it comes out clean.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it makes things. There isn't really a dishwasher, just people as they use stuff. When they're done, they dip it and put it away. So it's a well-run place, and you can pretty much help out. They always need people to. Well, you guys get there rather late, so they're mostly doing um, bar food, bar snacks. Things like little treats or fruits or meats, things that not real meals anymore. People are just coming in and relaxing. So there's some of that, or you can do some of the prep work for the next day. Cutting up meat, vegetables, cutting up meat, preparing things, marinating different meats, stuff like that. So lots of choices for you to do. You can do a little bit of everything if you want. They're happy to help,
Yeah, no kid
but
3
they
will
do
probably try
upfront
to
tell
look for
you
the
they
person.
will not pay you.
Yeah, no, she doesn't care about that.
You get paid in experience and exposure.
Yeah, you
No,
do not
like,
have to help, but if you do, they're not going to pay you, and you do have to do what they say to do. So, all right, excellent. So go ahead and give me a percentile. Nice.
alright.
All right.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So you do well. You enjoy yourself as well as learn quite a bit. Um, so it goes very well for you. Anybody else do anything special that night?
I'm going to pay a little extra to get a really good meal and a massage and a bath.
All right. So a massage and a bath will be a gold piece.
Yay.
Um, and all right. So yeah, a um, common for I'll to clarify, a dwarven female who is not really ugly and not really stunning, just sort of in between, pleasant to look at, comes and gives you a good massage up in your uh, wherever you're sleeping in the common room there, um, and then they take you and to where the bath is. It's a private bathroom, not like what we consider a bathroom, but a room that has a bath in it. And so you're able to relax. The water is hot and stays hot throughout. And you're told that you can be there for up to an hour. And there are different soaps and a couple towels there as well.
Perfect.
All right. Okay. Any other things before we close for the night as you guys head off into Dreamland? Uh, Gimbal smelling like of lavender and thistle, and Kithri coming back with flower marks on her cheek and
Cute.
little paprika in her hair.
Oh,
Oh,
she was having
Tusk
fun.
coming back with a good solid belch every once in a while.
meanwhile, everybody else went out and did things, and Jen just she just spent her time reading.
And
She's working on that book.
right throughout the night, you hear several people. I thought she was a bard. I thought she was going to play something. Oh, and isn't that?
Nobody asked me, so
I guess not.
She's a tired bard.
A bard on vacation. No.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Actually,
Last
she's
night
not on
progressed
she's the
vacation.
as the
bard that's like not playing to get a free stay. Which is
you're finished eating your meal and sipping on wine and stuff, you find yourself not focusing very well, your eyes drooping as you guys head off to bed, and that is where we will leave it for tonight. Thank you for playing, guys. I appreciate you very much. It was exciting that we got some new raiders. I had never heard some of those
yeah.
people. Maybe they'll stop back by again. Flavored neon. That's cool. Interesting. Some of these names they come up with are pretty cool. I like them. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. If you guys are watching this later, thank you. Well, I appreciate you checking it out. Um, you can catch up on all of our campaign up to this time on the Using the Tubes tomorrow night. If you're around between 6 and 9 Pacific time, stop back by. We have a guest
Sweetie.
GM for one shot. I get to play, so you can stop back by and use your Svenzone particles to mess with the party and stuff. Otherwise, we'll see you back here next week. If you like Starfinder, stop back by on Sunday night. Like, subscribe, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Be kind to your bandits.
No.
What?
Beat them into a
No
pulp.
mercy.
I think that's a pretty solid round of disagreement from the